So it's 7:16 in the morning. Got my buddy with me. He's got money again. And we're in Maiden. Headed to a sale. 5 miles away from home. And it has a lot of Christmas. You know I love Christmas, but the thing is, the Christmas is not real old, but it's got lots and lots and lots of furniture. And at this sale, I spotted a mid-century dresser that I wanted, but it was priced too high. We went back 3 different days until finally I bought it for half price. This would be my first mid-century piece, and it was kind of yellow looking, so I decided to clean it up good. I used some awesome, it really got the dirt off, and the polish. Next, I removed the hardware. The hardware was nice, so I cleaned it up with some Barkeeper's Friend and saved it to use later. Next, I used 220 sandpaper to sand all the color off the front of the drawers, as I did not like the yellowy brown look. When I was finished sanding, I had it down to the natural wood color. Next, I used little black dress to paint the sides, the top, and some of the little tiny pieces of framing along the front. I was going to go for a nice natural wood and black finish look to update this mid-century modern piece. I put 2 coats of little black dress on this dresser. I used my Water Girl spray bottle to make sure that the second layer of paint did not pull the paint layer off underneath it. This helped the paint move around on the surface. Now it was time to use dark and decrepit patina as a stain on the front of the drawers. This is the first time I've ever used it on a big piece of furniture, and it looked great. I used a brush to brush on the dark and decrepit, and then I used a baby wipe to wipe it back down to smooth out the color and get to the darkness that I wanted. After the dark and decrepit had dried overnight, now I chose to wax the piece. You don't have to put wax over the patina, but I wanted a soft wax look. Our DIY wax, clear wax, is very soft and buttery. Black can be hard to wax, so for this one, I waxed it in little circles, and then I went back and waxed it in long strokes. I wanted to get a good sheen to the top. In fact, I went back and waxed the top a second time. Then I buffed the fronts and the top after allowing the wax to dry. I wanted a nice soft finish to the piece. Now it was time to reattach the hardware. I had cleaned it up and the brass looked shiny and golden. This is where hubby decided to help out a bit. And it's finished. He's headed to the store. It was time to take it to the store at just around the corner in downtown Lincolnton, North Carolina, where I have 2 booths. We parked, and rolled it in. Pushing it into the booth where we had a spot ready for it. And look how beautiful it looked. Sometimes it's fun to step out of your comfort zone and do a different kind of piece. I enjoyed doing this mid-century modern one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Goodson Vintage Treasures. You can get all the paints you saw in this video at goodsonvintagetreasures.com or at the Picket Fence Antiques More in Newton, North Carolina.